All right, my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, my air signs. Are you guys ready to see what this week has in store for you? Let's get started. Let's get right to it. All right, we're going to start with it's not but it's one of my favorites, Tosha Silver's Wild Offering Oracle. She has some amazing books. One book's called Outrageous Openness, and It's Not Your Money. I just did the Earth signs, and it was all about abundance. And they had to heal their relationship with money. So let's see what comes through for you. I think this was the doubt card. Yep. All right. I can't wait to pick from tarot to see what this means. All right. You're doubting something in your life. Let's figure out what it is. It says offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. And I had a girl who I was going to do a reading with today, and she wrote me and said, hey, can we reschedule? I'm not feeling my best. I have stuff going on with my boyfriend and my family. And I was like, absolutely. And I told her just to pray and say, universe, take this burden from me. I don't want to deal with it. I know you'll have my back. Just take it from me. And I'll have to ask her if she's an air sign or not and when she was born. But I feel called to tell you this, like anytime you're doubting something and you're like, is this what I should be doing? I don't know. Like, universe, you pause, breathe. Universe, can you please take this burden from me? Can you just figure it out and change me into a woman who will know what to do, how to take action, what steps to take? But until then, I'm going to rest and I'm going to trust you're going to take the burden from me. Okay, awesome start. Let's see what the burden is, right? Some of you might already know. You might be sitting there going, I know what it is. It might be finances for you all as well. It could be physical burden, sickness, illness, relationships. Wow, I think it's relationships. We have the Emperor and the Magician. The Emperor and the Magician. The Emperor can sometimes represent the divine masculine if you're familiar with the twin flame journey. And the Magician can represent the feminine. I think it can represent the feminine. I see it as a feminine card because she's kind of like this magical being who, and like her masculine looks at her like, how are you, like he's like, what are you? How are you so magical? And how do you know these things? And how do you have such faith? And the Magician, the feminine's just like, I just do. It's just, I just know. I just have this knowing. And that's what the feminine energy holds, a deep knowing, a deep trusting. And the Emperor needs her. He needs that faith. He needs that connection to source. So maybe you air signs are being called to step more into your faith, to step more into being the Magician in your own life and being the Emperor and having the balance of both the masculine and the feminine. So let's read both of them. The Emperor says, and also if you look at it, sorry to bring this up, but he's holding a sword and he's holding, at first glance, I thought it was the earth. He's holding like a ball in his hand. I see it as the earth. He's got the world in his fingertips. It says, logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. And then the Magician says, magic is alive in your life. When you need to be a success, what you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. So it's almost like the Emperor is the masculine, the logical part of you who's saying, I know what I need to do. I can take the lead. I can do this. And then the female aspect, the Magician, is saying, okay, I have the balance of the logical mind. And now I have my spiritual self saying like, yes, I'm going to ask to co-create this with spirit. I'm going to say, spirit, I know what I need to do. I know the action I want to take. Can you please lead me? Can you please tell me where to start? Can you please move me to be that woman that knows what to do, or that man? That's huge. And then the doubt card comes in and says, have no doubt. We got this. Spirit has this. The universe has your back. You have all the tools. You are co-creating with the universe. You're asking, you're being the magician, you're being logical, you're making smart choices, but you're also taking a leap of faith. And you're like, I'm going to screw this doubt and be like, nope, I have faith. I know that I'm always being guided exactly where I'm supposed to go. And I have to be strong enough. I have to be the emperor to take the step to say, okay, how can I balance being a strong masculine who likes to lead, but to also step back and say, I'm not in charge. Something bigger than me is in charge, and I have to be okay with that. Such a good reading. I love the feminine and masculine energies. I love learning about them. I love exuding them in myself. I like seeing it in other people and where they need work, in partnerships, relationships. The deer card, yay, which represents like that feminine energy. In relationships, they're like my favorite readings to do because it's just, I love guiding people back to love. I love being able to help them see where they can love their partner more, where they can love themselves more to attract the partner of their dreams. Okay, we have the golden egg. Such a spiritual card. It's almost like, it's like what he's holding. He's holding his golden egg, his abundance. Everything you've ever wanted is in this card. And the only thing keeping you from it is your doubt, is you questioning it, you not having faith in the universe, you not having faith in yourself. And the universe created us. So when something is created, that means it's in us. It played a role in creating us. So if we are a part of this bigger intelligence, that means it's inside of us, and it's wanting our logical mind to get out of the way, to let our spiritual self through, to grab our abundance, to grab our abundance in love, joy, and peace, not just in money. When I say abundance, I mean all things, to have an abundant life. And in one of the other readings, I think it was the fire signs, we were talking about loving ourselves and being passionate about, you know, when we start to glow and we start to really love who we are, we start attracting everybody. Everybody wants like a little sliver of what we have. Like, how did you get that? How are you attracting so much money? Or how are you just okay with not having a ton of money and being stable and steady? And that's kind of like this egg. It's saying like it resides in you. What you want is not external. What you want is your internal joy, your internal happiness, you waking up and doing what you love to do each day and knowing that you're adding value to the world. Your golden egg is you. It's what's inside of you, and you're being called to open up and let that egg crack and see what comes out. Your special gifts are here. So don't have any doubt about it. Trust the process. If you're being guided to take the lead, to leave a relationship, to leave a job, to start something new, that's where your happiness lies. So take the leap. Know that you're being guided by spirit. See that? And look at his hand. He's pointing down to the flowers. He's saying an abundant life is waiting for you. Abundant meaning full of, I always see flowers and like bushes and trees and leaves. It's abundant. There's tons of them. And yes, they die, meaning we lose some, but then they regrow. So you'll go through seasons of abundance, and the magician is always guiding it. Such powerful messages here. I am sending you so much love. If you are needing guidance in any way, please email me. All of the information is down in the description box. Like, share, subscribe, comment below if any of this resonated with you. I love hearing when the messages that come through hit your heart. It like fills me up. It gives me a little bit of fire to keep going and to keep putting out these, oh my gosh, to keep putting out this free content. It lights my heart up. So please share. All right, lovies, have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one.